I'm always fascinated by fads and by moments and why something is important and why is it critical. What made the Beatles the Beatles? Why were the Beatles so great? People will look back after the fact, well, they were great. Well, you're saying that because they were great and they were incredible, and you're now trying to figure out after the fact, kind of like a post hoc rationalization. But at the time, can you tell me why they were that great? Well, no, you can't. You can't. And that's the beauty of this. You can't. You don't know why. But some things are great and some things aren't and some things work. And then what's even more interesting is when something stops being great, when something just goes away. I'm going to give you a terrible example and a good example and a good analogy and a good version of what I'm saying. I'm going to explain this to you and explain also why Trump is Godfather 3 and what that even means. I'll explain it to you. And it's a great lesson in life and politics and everything else. But first, my dear friend, I ask you the following. Ask you a very, very, very simple thing. To please like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and the like. And also, make sure you use this link that's attached here to our great sponsor, mypillow.com. These are the most incredible. Look at what they've got. Just go to mypillow.com, but use promo code Lionel or mypillow.com/solidus or virgule Lionel and get a free gift. And look what's available. An American company with great products that you need and will love, and you will be a MyPillow household, as are we. MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel. Do yourself a favor. I'm going to start off with a bad example, but you'll get it. When I was a kid, I remember when Tiny Tim, Herbert Corey, tiptoe through the, remember the white face, and he was the biggest thing anybody's ever seen. He's kind of like the pet rock or whatever. Why? I don't know. He was scary. He was, I don't know. And they loved him. And people, they couldn't get enough of him and laughing at him. And he had his wedding, remember, with Miss Vicky on Johnny Carson? Ask your parents. It was huge. And then one day, I don't know why, they said, that's enough of Tiny Tim. What? That's enough. Disco, one day said, that's enough. Bell bottoms, one day, that's enough. It just ends. Vaudeville, that's enough. And there's no announcement. Nobody says, and the reason why is it just happens. Trump in 2016 was Godfather 1, the first Godfather, the Godfather. It was wow. Brando, everything, leave the gun, bring the cannoli. I mean, just everything. Luca Brasi, it was just, Luca Brasi being killed. That was the second. In any event, it was incredible. It was incredible. That was Trump 2016. Something you've never seen before. You never saw a campaign like that. Never saw people showing up at events. People waiting 24 hours plus just to see the man. Speaking extemp 2 hours at a time. Saying things that were frankly sometimes rather juvenescent and jejune and puerile, but nonetheless impressive. Making an incredible impression. He was wonderful. That was the Godfather. 2020 came along. Still good. That was the actual term, the actual presidency itself. And then there was that election. And I told people then, I said, he's not going to make it. But it doesn't matter because he was still great. He was still Trump, and it was Godfather 2. Godfather 2, if you think about it, was not the same. It was good. It was great, but nothing like the first one. The first one was just the evolution of the characters, that was 2016. 2020, Godfather 2. If Trump tries to do 2024, it'll be Godfather 3, the disaster. George Hamilton? Andy Garcia, a Cuban, playing, I'm sorry, it's the Floridian in me. It's the West Tampa in me. A Cubano? Sonny's son? Man, stop. I just don't even, Eli Wallach? Oh, please. It was the worst. Michael with the crew cut and what, they try to bring me back in. One line, it was a dog. That will be Trump 2024. If he's allowed to do this, he can't. I don't even want to tell you what I worry about. I'm not even telling you what I'm thinking about, what's going to happen regarding what Jack Smith is looking at with the rumors we're hearing about these fake electors. And see, I mean, this guy's not done. And it doesn't help when Trump goes on TV and basically mocks his I don't know. Why does he do this? Why does he do this? Why does he make himself a bigger target? It's this, you realize now this, it's true. Maybe there is this petulance. We love this man. He changed everything. We remember what it was. We went through it. We invested in him. We lost, some of us, everything. Friends, family, jobs, position, social media status. I mean, we paid for this. And I can say this. I suffered. Okay? Merely for having the unmitigated audacity to opine regarding a political visage that some people just didn't like. Now, I'm not going to apologize for anybody, but it's true. It's exactly what happened, but I'm telling you, if he runs again, if he even thinks about it and puts this country and his family and his friends and the system and the Republican Party, Godfather 3. You understand? Capiche? You got it? Does that make sense to you? What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? Am I making, is this clear? Am I full of prunes, as my mother would say? My dear friend, please like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that bell so you're notified of live stream. We do live streams twice a day, every day. 8 a.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. You got to be, and sometimes the surprise one has stories about. And please don't forget our great sponsor, MyPillow.com, promo code Lionel, MyPillow.com/Lionel. The link is there. So tell me right now, I would love to hear, what do you think? What are your thoughts? What are your worries, your concerns, your observations? Tell me. And I thank you for your time. And I ask you now to comment as you see fit.